putting his defense on the field against Jordan Travis and company. Charlie Ham, the punter, also handles the kickoff duties. And Deuce Spahn, deep for FSU. A low kick. And the Noles will begin. First play, Travis drops back, feels some pressure, and fires across.
They have to spy tonight when Jordan Travis tries to run. And up front, they've got a great defensive line.
On second down, Lawrence Toafili gets around the right corner and barrels for
Bell, the tight end, picked up some big yards there.
Toafili, a guy who can house it and very dangerous outside the tackles. Now Travis delivers a high throw.
Throw in the catch.
Interesting to see, Kirk, how Duke chooses to try to defend Bell. Tight ends hurt them, you recall, in the Notre Dame game. Travis on the move, flips it short. That's Bell. And he is going to be brought down a yard short of the marker.
Well, you know,
all out of the game here on 3rd and 1. It's very unusual. Benson is the tailback. He's got the ball, and he's got a first down. Pushed out. A lot of very versatile, talented pieces to this offense. Benson takes the pitch into the boundary and runs into
offensive line, and it's been an Achilles heel for years here in Tallahassee. Now it's a strength.
It's Rodney Hill getting a carry, and one of the backs
of the different looks to try to keep Florida State guessing and a little hesitant.
They're very tough on 3rd down. Travis backpedals. It's a screen. And Toafili lowers the head. He's going to be stopped
on his shoulder.
And on the quick attempt to get the first down, I don't think they did. Travis up under center. They're not doing that very often. And Duke lined up quickly, and they stopped him short.
And they barely lined up quickly. I think they were caught off guard a bit, and I think
on that right ankle, Jordan Waters is an excellent tailback. They'll try to get the running game going tonight. It's not easy to do against the Noles, but look at what
physical runner.
Leonard has time to change the play, to do that false clap a lot, try to entice the defense. Jalen Calhoun, his top receiver, comes in motion. Handed off inside. Waters breaks the tackle.
And the Florida State, you have Joshua Farmer up front.
From the pocket, Leonard delivers a shot down the far sideline, trying to get.
You want that ball out quickly with that ankle.
We'll see if they do call runs. We'll see if Leonard feels like taking off and scrambling. It'll be a cue on how that ankle is feeling. There's a throw underneath, and Calhoun fighting.
He allows Calhoun to fight.
Waters goes in motion. Leonard looks over the far side and just sails it.
Armor and 55 fist.
Jaquez Moore in the backfield now on 2nd and 10. He's got the football, tries to bounce it to the edge, gets around the corner. Cypress couldn't corral him. Down the sidelines, running toward the pylon. Touchdown, Duke! 42. Over Waters, a nice run, and then Moore, Jaquez Moore, the backup tailback. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. Here is a murmur.
Drive a defensive coordinator crazy, and it's not a great way to start the game.
Rodney Hill brings it out and comes close to. Not a heavily favored team struggling today. We'll see if the Tar Heels follow that trend. 2nd possession for the Noles. Play clock winding down at 1. Does he see it? Jordan Travis did not appear to see that right off the kickoff return, a delay of game.
Florida State, you hear you're playing Duke, you're like, yeah, we're playing Duke. You better strap on your shoulder pads to get locked in here.
Travis pulls it and then finds a big
in this offense.
Got 10 yards back, so 2nd and 5. Benson stopped just short. It says Duke on the helmets. They're wearing blue and white, but on the field, pregame,
they could have flipped uniforms very easily and been in the Florida State locker room. These guys look the part in every way.
Travis keeps it, rolls out, needs a yard, and flips it. And the catch is made by Kyle Morlock, the tight end. How patient was the quarterback? He was running out of time and room.
Not step out of bounds. Previous plays under further review.
The line just got stopped. Now they're in a shotgun with Travis.
It's Bell in motion. And Benson is not going to get there. This for Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M before taking the Duke head job. Jaquez Moore, who just had the big touchdown burst, is to the right of Leonard. Moore's got it. And this time, wow, is forward four.
He's got a defense, an incredibly tight unit. They play with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, 11 playing as one is what they like to say. Now the offense trying to build the lead off another big defensive play more far this season. Something to keep in mind. I think Elko's thinking 2 plays to get the 3 yards, though. Leonard backpedals, pressured, and delivers, and it's been inconsistent. This to build the lead to 10. And rock solid there. Bellino drives it right through. Duke's defense from the Rose Bowl in prime time. Week from now. Hill from the goal line, and good coverage. Blue Devils flying down. They
got to get his team settled down here tonight.
It's one of those times right now, isn't it, Holly? He seems well equipped for the job. From the pocket, delivers a short pass, and trying to make a catch is Marquiston Douglas.
But then to run with it and get a first down.
They really have 3 quality tight ends here at Florida State. Good for a first down. Play fake on first down, and he finds big, tall Johnny Wilson, and 4.
They were able to get out of both of those games with wins, and as you guys said, here's the next chapter and that next test right now, down 10.
Got a great energy about him. He is, after all, 23 years old. This is Keziah Holmes, transfer from Penn State. It's again a 21-zip head-to-head. Only 1 game in the history decided by single digits. Travis on second down, a long throw for
forcing Jordan Travis to be more patient and have to check down.
Empty backfield in 3rd and 3, slant catch made, and Norvell will avoid another one of those 4th down decisions as Douglas gets the first.
Typical safety who's undersized, he'll take on anybody, so he's not backing down from that.
2 catches for Douglas, who only had 4 coming in. It was Jordan Travis lost the football. It's still rolling around. Very, very lucky
or doubt.
So they dodged the turnover, but that messed up play creates a 3rd and 11. Duke rushes 4. Travis back pedals and delivers a low throw. Caught
there, but a big receiver.
Tactical tempo used by the Noles after moving the sticks. Play fake. Travis has all kinds of time. Launches over the head.
Job, he just overthrew him.
It's this defense. When you miss a receiver by that much, it usually is an interception. Benson, a 2nd and 10 run. Patiently picks his way and then barrels forward down near the 20. There's a flag down near the line of scrimmage, though. This one's going to come back.
Holding. Offense. 71. 10-yard penalty.
Defense. So 2nd and 20. Keziah Holmes is the back. Travis took a peek out of the backfield, delivers over the middle, and the catch is made. And Morlock breaks a tackle. Big tight end. Barrels for a first down. Those guys are going to be busy.
Showing his growth as a quarterback can make plays from that pocket.
Jeremiah Lewis, the safety, was in coverage. But Morlock is good at finding space. The snap wasn't very good. So Ofili comes around the end and will fight for a few yards.
And yet he stays in that pocket. He's making throws. He's keeping his drive alive.
Yeah, great point. 12th play of the drive coming up. Bell motions across. Travis delivers. Wide open. Bell in the middle. 1st and goal, Florida State. That ends. He said it's going to be a team effort. Well, right now, they need to regroup. Holmes in the flat. Lowers his shoulder and dives for a touchdown as Florida State strikes back. What a drive, Kurt. All that adversity. Took them 13 plays, about 6.5 minutes, but they took it 85 yards.
Yeah, and what I love about this is they finished this drive off But the receivers, they get all the acclaim. They get all the recognition. Johnny Wilson and Keon Coleman. I love to see receivers block, and I love to see corners tackle. And this, we talked about being critical of Florida State's hustle on defense on that touchdown Duke had. Well, now let's celebrate some hustle and some effort right here. So when you get the ball out to your running back out here, watch the perimeter, especially the two on the outside. That's 14 and 4. These guys want to catch balls. They don't want to block. Look at that effort. They're burying defenders. You leave one guy there, and the back's got to beat him. If you're a great back in the ACC, you're going to win that battle. But really impressed with Johnny Wilson and Keon Coleman, and unselfish, going down and getting physical as blockers down in the red zone. Those guys.
Trey Moore to receive the Ryan Fitzgerald kickoff, and it'll be a touchback. Puffing it out, but it's been the ground game that has featured so far for the Blue Devils. Figures to be the final play of the first quarter. Waters hit immediately, able to battle forward. Patrick Payton got him in a
because of the fourth down stops.
Leonard, one completion so far. Flushed, has to run. Last thing he wants to do, just fires it into the bench.
If you're a Duke fan.
3rd and 10, here comes the noise. Leonard has time, steps up, steps into the throw, but throws it over. A receiver loves playing special teams. Never did it until this year, and he can house it. High snap. Wilson gets it away. It's a heck of a kick. Coleman backpedals to the 15, gets around the corner, makes a cut, and a flag comes out as he stopped.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 3. Penalty would be half a distance to the goal. Receiving team keeps the ball. First down.
You talk about flipping the field. Line of scrimmage is at 25, and after that push in the back, right there, right in front of him.
Kevin Knowles. 4 penalties so far for Florida State. This one on the return team backs the Knowles up. Travis and company down 3 now. Begin from the in his end zone. Delivers a short pass, and Benson nowhere to go.
Right now, Jordan Travis having a hard time finding receivers to throw to. 12 completions, only 3 of those to receivers, all 3 to Johnny Wilson.
8 of 9 on the last drive, using mainly the tight ends in the back. Benson fights for a couple.
3 and out, and you're going to have great field position, like you said, Chris, right around midfield.
3rd downs have been in trouble for Florida State, as they are for most Duke opponents, allowing just 37% coming into this. On the end zone, Travis has time, patiently steps up, delivers in traffic on the carom. It's intercepted by Chandler Rivers, who takes it.
And that's how you pull off an upset against a top 5 team on the road. They're doing everything they can on that side of the football, especially with an ailing quarterback and Riley Leonard.
Spawn from the 1, whose coverage has been strong so far tonight, but he breaks free. Deuce Spawn in a foot race. They'll never catch him. And the Knowles special teams strike back quickly. 99 yards. You figured the Knowles, Kirk, would have an edge in special teams. That didn't play out earlier in this game, but that was a huge moment by Deuce Spawn.
If you go back to the opening kickoff, he came really close to popping that one. And what's crazy is a couple of his own blockers went down. I mean, he's got great speed. He's always a threat. But you're thinking, you know, you got to have some great blocks. When you watch this wall that's in front of him, this wedge, look at a couple of those guys. They hit each other, they go down, and then it's just he hit a crease and see you later.
Big, long, striding 6'4" dude out of St. Petersburg.
That's how special teams work, you know. And sometimes a guy falls down and a guy gets out of his lane and you find a crease and Jordan Travis says, we'll take that. And with the recipe, fight. We don't give up. Man, here's another example, I think, of the LSU game. I think of going to Clemson and being down and it looking like they're out of it. They found a way to win. Now tonight, all this hype about being in the top 4, playing Duke. You're down 10. They score another touchdown on a pick 6, and all you do is get a kickoff return. They're just like a boxer on the road.
12 offensive play. That's it for Duke. They've managed to create 17 points on 12 offensive plays, and here's more busted outside, and the ground game has been
down a corner.
Leonard, first down throw, launching downfield, and he threw it over.
Obviously a run threat, right?
Yeah.
Had run the football. He's seeing this. Safety cheating down. They may get out of it. Here comes that blitz.
Blake like a 2, and
he jumped.
False start.
Left side, left tackle.
First penalty of the night. Here comes the noise as loud as it's been tonight. 2nd and 15. 4-man rush. Leonard steps up and delivers across the middle, and the catch is made by Moore, and Jordan Moore has a
zone lineman with a sidearm strike.
It's part of his skill set, right? Picked up 18 yards. He can use all the catch each so far. That was big with the crowd roaring off the penalty. Suddenly at midfield. This is Waters. Ooh, boom. Stood up by Tatum Bethune right near the line.
UCF before he transferred over. And him against Jordan Waters. No, that's what you pay to see hits like that.
They were glad to have him back fully healthy. Missed a game a couple weeks ago. 3rd and 11. Under pressure, a flag is out, and the catch is made. And it's a first down if it stands to Calhoun, but that was right in the holding zone, Kirk.
62, left tackle, Barton on the hold.
Holding. Offense number 62. Penalty.
They know the quarterback doesn't have full mobility, just intent on protecting him there.
Yeah, he knows what as much as they can and make him as uncomfortable as obviously they can.
Need 21 on this 3rd down. See if they drop back in coverage here or come after him again. And they bring pressure again. And Leonard launches. Diving interception. Threw into double coverage, and Shaheem Brown, the Buck defensive back, with the first takeaway for the Noles tonight.
He gave him a big cushion, and then he works to the inside, forcing him to work back out. And then he just gets his head turned around at the top of the route. Just in case that ball's in the air, he's out there on an island. Look at the length to be able to pull that ball in at 6'2".
Great hand. Like Travis, throwing just his 2nd interception of the season tonight. 2-back look, flag down as Keziah Holmes gains a couple. Just when it seemed that Duke was stringing some plays together, that's a clutch takeaway by Brown.
Offense, more than 4 players in the backfield. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Yeah, to be up 3 here.
Toafili slot left. Rodney Hill is the back. Bell motions across. And 1st and 15. A quick throw. Sidelines. Wilson just goes up. Says, I'll take that football. So many contested.
Terry Moore coming over.
And 2nd and 2. Long throw. Finally, Keon Coleman gets a touch. And the All-American type
up with him, so they cleared it out again on the play side and opened it up for 4.
They pick out 30 yards, and now Hill running downhill. Again, the 2-back look, Toafili and Hill flanking Travis on 2nd and 2. Hill has been busy tonight, but he has hit Blue Devil defense tonight. Three receivers bunch left. He's looking to the right. Instead, throws it up, and Wilson broken up. Defended 2 yards, trying to make it 8 for 8 and tie up the football game. You saw the analytics there. It said maybe go for it on 4th and 4. Now, led by 10 twice. The Noles have battled back to tie it. Moore spins around and dropped at the 26. Here's tonight's mark of a fighter moment.
We're able to have him mic'd up, and man, what are the odds of him telling his return man, you're going to get a shot to take one back, and he does it.
Questions. Duke continues to unleash the running game today. Leonard trying to shake off the interception last possession. Picked up 6 on first down. And dropped a yard. Instead, they hand it off, and plowing ahead is Moore for the first down at the 40.
Really good to help out. They're slippery with Farmer and Fisk. Tough to do, but they're able to handle at that time. Keep this drive alive.
The Devils still averaging more than 7 yards per rush so far tonight. Leonard on first down steps up and then chips it down at Waters out of the backfield. And he'll pick up another nice first.
That's where you tip the cap to the O-line, too, when you got a back doing that.
Leonard making adjustments. Play clock at 4. Turns and hands off again. Boom, Waters physical at the point of attack.
Crews start climbing down. You look for a nice play action pass on an early down.
This is Waters. Breaks a tackle. Jordan Waters, as a flag comes out, is tackled after a 10-yard gain by Verse, but that's back in the holding zone.
It's in the tackling zone.
71.
You're going to love this one, Chris. I'll remind them that he's a threat as a runner. That's eliminated.
Challenge here in 1st and 20. 4-man rush doesn't get near him. It's incomplete. Kevin Johns calling plays from the sideline. That's not that common. He's standing behind 2 dudes in those colored vests who are signaling in the plays. Leonard has to scramble, and on that ankle just grits his teeth. Look at this run. Riley Leonard.
Competitive spirit you can't take away from a guy with a hurt ankle.
Absolutely. He told the coaches he wanted to go. Trust me, I can do it. Holding up so far. 3rd and 6. Moore bursts through a big hole. Cuts back and wrestled down.
After that holding call, able to convert, keep this drive alive.
Yeah, 1st and 20, no problem. This Waters back in the game. He's got the football. And that time a short first down gain. The Duke ground game averaging 8 yards a carry. FSU took the defensive timeout. This is 2nd and 8. Noles are crowding the line. It's Waters who sees that, just reverses the field and lowers his shoulder, delivers a blow. 1st and goal at the 6. And they punch it on here. 1st and goal from the 6. 3 receivers bunch to the left, and now Ashley comes across in motion. And off inside, Waters tries to spin free, knocked backwards. He'll lose a few.
They gave him a little hard count, tried to get a tip on what they're doing. Florida State showed a little bit of pressure, and there they're coming.
Play fake. Leonard hit as he throws. Ball up in the air. Jump ball incomplete. Not his leg. It's kind of his midsection he was holding on to after that shot.
Yeah, they're going to get another Duke hold here. The right tackle, Hornibrook, 73. That's who it looked like to me.
Joshua Farmer.
Offense over 73. The 10-yard penalty. Second.
So now it's 2nd and goal. Back at the 19. Blue Devils going backwards. Moore runs right into traffic, and the Noles defense had some sort of... Pretty good poise considering the environment so far for Duke's offense. It's loud now. And they'll just hand it off. And Waters gets... Wolves are very good at blocking kicks. Lino gets this one up and over the wall, and it is a 20-17 Blue Devil lead.
A chance, and he's putting them in the right play on the road. Without him, this would have been anything where you can get outside and get out of bounds.
Travis under pressure, checks it down. Toafili, a long way to go to get to the sidelines. He has to. Three-man rush, 8 dropped in coverage. They throw a short pass again. Toafili.
3 deep, 5 underneath.
They'll need to take the ball downfield to give Fitzgerald a chance. Travis is using a lot of time and just flicks the ball. And snap it at 2. Another quick throw. Sideline route. And getting a few. Get about 20 yards to give Fitzgerald a chance to tie this game at half with a field goal. 3rd and 3 play. And Travis will be dragged down. Nope. He flips it to Toafili, who's going to be tackled in the field of play. And
yeah, really, if you would have told us that this game, not knowing if Riley Leonard's going to play, would start off like this, you'd say, wow, that's a shocker.
Moore, the kick return, fights hard and battles out across.
That was a big part of the focus of the defense.
Leonard had a big 14-yard run on that drive, which Drew kicked the go-ahead field goal near the end of the half. Keeps it. Pass caught.
And throw.
And a good job of staying ahead of schedule, as coaches like to say.
That's a must.
Calhoun motions across to the left. And that time, nothing doing. Waters, they are just 2 for 6 on 3rd. Moore in the game. The left of Leonard. Riley back to throw. Steps up. Tries to create on the move. And just has to throw it downfield. It's incomplete to Duke. Offense on the field. Play clock. Had plenty of time for Duke, and actually Florida State
panic
forced
mode.
to spend
Yeah,
a time as the punt team was coming out. Off the timeout by the Noles, the offense is still on the field for Duke.
That's tough. I mean, if they actually go for this and they had a chance to have Florida State on the sideline, now who knows, maybe they would have caught it and called a timeout, but
man, in their own territory, up 3, trying for a milestone win. Is he really going to run a play here? No, they were just trying to get the Seminoles to flinch. Play clock runs out. Now some gamesmanship. They did get Norvell to...
Didn't make it. They would have had a substitution penalty against the defense because they had more than 11 out there.
there you go.
Porter Wilson drives. Coleman back. No fair catch from the 6. Keon Coleman. He's a hold your
Kind.
The running game hasn't been that effective. Benson averaging 3 yards per carry on his 6 rushes so far. He's got it to begin the second half. Slips a tackle, slips another one. Nice run. Benson makes something of. And Jordan Travis has not been able to create as a runner yet tonight. And flips it down. It's a short gain by Jaheim Bell. They targeted him a couple times early. Hasn't really been a weapon.
Not in front of it.
Picked up 3. Benson again to the right. And strung out. He'll 3rd down. Here comes pressure. Travis escapes and tries to create. Launches downfield, but it's over the head of Keon Coleman. Way over the head. Called back by a holding penalty. He's a dangerous returner. Stands at his 30. Got to hurry here. And they did not get the snap off, so this will be moved back 5 yards.
They had a lot going on there. Motion, moving the guys around.
One of those procedural penalties that will drive a coach crazy. 7th penalty tonight on Norvell's team. Blue Devils peel back to set up the return for Calhoun. Mastromana boots it high and short. And the fair catch made up at the 40. A flag is down. If that's the case, it'll be a second penalty in this one punt by Florida State. And Duke will have excellent field position. Here's Jeff Flanagan.
Foul for kick catch interference. The defender was bumped into the receiver.
Duke takes over. Up 3. Second possession of the second half from the 39. Leonard straight back. No pressure. Crossing route. Catch made by Ali, managing the game. Just 5 completions. Had the 1 scramble, but his team's in front. And the steady poise, the flat line leadership has been important tonight. Second down. Moore bursts into Knowles territory.
Going to go down to Virginia.
Wow, Tony Elliott will get his first ACC win, and one of the 2 ACC unbeatens has gone down. That just leaves Florida State trying to come from behind and stay perfect. Hagan's
Anything to get positive yards and stretch that defense out side to side.
nice to call plays on 2nd and 4. A lot of options. Don't keep it on the ground. And
is performing as well.
Jalen Coleman, grad student running back to the right of Leonard on this 3rd and 1. He gets the football. He's known as a speed back, but at 200 pounds. Coleman, fresh legs. That was his first carry tonight. Still in there. They fake it to him. Leonard takes a look back and throws a low ball. The Devils already in field goal range, been thinking more. Knowles crowd the line. They bring 5 and they get after him and knock him down. Braden Fisk, a flag came out. Leonard's helmet ripped off and he is now really limping heavily. The kind of play you did not want to see if you're a Duke fan.
Well, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
Face mask defense number 55. The penalties happen. This is
Game takes over with ball at the 11 in scoring position here with the first down. I figure to feature the running game. Predictable. Waters hammers down to the 6. Beelan came in.
Move around. But yeah, they're going to rely on that offensive line in the running game and higher percentage throws right now.
Waters again, and he's swarmed to the line of scrimmage. First time he's played on the road, comes in cold. 3rd and 5. Knowles was showing some pressure. And a safe play is to hand it off to Waters, who works really hard. Beelan in the game, empty backfield. Jordan Waters moved to the slot, and they have to spend a timeout. We'll see if they'll hold. Do they trust him to throw the ball? All kinds of shifting here. Waters now in the backfield.
Creating a one-on-one matchup to the left.
Beelan will look to throw. Pressure closing in. Launches to the end zone. Incomplete. He had Calhoun running free along the end.
In man coverage.
Yeah, Greedy Vance was a couple steps behind, but you saw Verse closing in. The Knowles get a stop, down 3. Travis has to run out of his own end zone. Breaks a tackle and shows strong determination to pick up about 7. How about Factors Kirk had not taken the 3. He does trust his group to keep the Knowles from driving, 97 yards here. Benson, nothing wide, swarmed and dropped for a loss. They have athletes. They can rotate in, keep guys fresh here deep in the ball game. 3rd and 5. Blue Devils crowding the line. Travis delivers far side. And
To get to that first down marker.
he was trying to get the drive going here. Keeper. Travis makes a cut and slides.
A tough play to make for Dwayne Carter.
That was a first down throw. Benson hit.
Much do you love the courage? I mean, this kid won't go into the locker room. He's not going to call tonight.
Travis escapes again and has to just fire it in the ground. Heavy pressure from.
It's just kind of squeeze that pocket. And to do that, you need a push from the middle, not just off the edge.
You bring in Peebles and R.J. Oben, so some fresh pass rushers on 3rd and 8. They're showing pressure, and they bring it. Travis steps up, and there's another first down catch.
His main target right in front of him on the short side of the field.
Toafili makes the cut. Williams is a guy who came.
Third back now in the game.
Rodney Hill in there. Fake it to him. Travis back pedals and fires high, and going up making the catch is Johnny.
They've had a ball in the air today is 15 yards.
Duke continues to just prevent downfield completions, allowing just one this year. Pop pass, Bell around the corner. Barrels forward. That's a nice first down gain inside the 40. Record on the line. Duke trying to end the 0 for 21 head-to-head streak. Bell hesitated, cut back, and now just drives near the marker. He didn't take the short way.
And we're on the drive after that where Florida State started their own 4.
And they'll keep the drive going because Bell makes the catch on the edge, and he'll pick up sufficient yardage to the 30.
They're getting the ball into the hands of emphasis, and of course with Johnny Wilson out becomes even bigger.
Expected heavy usage from the tight end. Bell averages about 2 catches a game coming in. 8 tonight. Travis keeps it, gets around the edge. Bunch of blocks downfield. Benson. First and goal. Knowles trying to reclaim the lead here. Late substitution by Duke. They made a personnel change. Play clock was at 1. Travis, all kinds of time, looks for the end zone. Incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense, number 7. Although the ball is placed at the 2-yard line, advance to the previous spot, it's an automatic first down.
So let's see. Duke. Bell's in the backfield. Duke shuffling around. It's a keeper all the way. Travis turns the corner and scores. And the quarterback puts FSU on top for the first time to cap Kirk a 96-yard methodical march.
Why not get behind Bell? He's been running the football. He's been catching the football. And this time he leads Travis around the corner.
Took more than 6 minutes. They find the end zone and go up by 4.
Chris, they overloaded the right side with a couple tight ends. But look at the confusion with Duke's defense. They're not really sure where to get lined up. And by the time they figure it out, ball snapped. Watch Travis. He wants to go in, bounces it outside, and gets behind Big Bell at 240 pounds for the touchdown.
Now Duke will have to fight from behind, apparently without their starting quarterback. Wisdom of his
Protected
years.
from himself.
Right. So it is Henry Beelan, which will now have to spark a comeback here. And they're all
Snaps in his career. He's a young guy, especially on the road.
5 receivers for Beelan to look at. Got to hurry here. Did he get it off? I don't think so.
It just goes.
Conqueror of the Wolfpack. This is Henry IV, part 2. For you Shakespearean scholars out there, the many of you that appreciate that play.
I'm all over.
This is the sequel. And now on 2nd and 19, Beelan trying to come up with something special. On the run, he's got a great arm if he can get some time. But as he's being dressed it back on 3rd and 19 play coverage, you wonder if they'll come after the young quarterback.
Yeah.
Play clock winding down again. Snap it at 1. It's a 4-man rush. They get pressure, and the long throw is incomplete over the head of Calhoun. Patrick Payton hasn't made a huge impact tonight as a receiver yet. Wilson, a long boot. Holman retreats to the 25 and just slipped.
That's a tough one for me.
Sure was. Knowles from the 25. Trying to build on this lead, and they hope work some clock here. Daniels takes off and weaves his way for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Top tackler, by the way, Trey Freeman, who was in the medical tent, is back on the field. Benson running left, banged out.
I think he's been having a pretty effective night rushing a quarterback. Will be 94. Oben off the edge.
Bell was split far to the right. Daniels was looking that direction. Now throws down the seam, and Coleman comes up.
Sure that post isn't completed.
Defense number 2.
Yeah, he got there a little early. I mean, it almost looked like it grazed his thigh pad.
First big chunk play through the air tonight. Ball now at the Duke 45. Travis keeping all the way. Very safe before, but he can make catches like that.
Yeah.
Justifies the faith of the quarterback. Toafili, they faked it to him. Travis fools the defense, keeps it around.
Can run it.
So many ways to hurt a defense, this offense. Travis from the pocket has lots of time. Far side throw is incomplete. Coleman comes in motion. Travis retreats. It's a screen. Toafili. Toafili, touchdown. And this versatile, dangerous offense loaded with playmakers. Eventually, Kurt wearing down this tough Duke defense. And the Noles stretch the lead to 10.
And when you start dialing up pressure, you start giving yourself to be a bit vulnerable in the screen game. Look at the linemen get out in front. How about 75, Keandre Jones? The big tight end, 85, Douglas. Talking about being downfield 25, 30, 35 yards, leading the way for Toafili into the end zone.
74-yard drive. Travis is a runner and a high percentage passer, leading the Noles to an 11-point lead. 8:23 to play. Touchdown drives.
Really has been.
With the legs and the arm. Terry Moore from the 2. Dropped at the 26.
Marvin Harrison had definitely a good hands type of performance for the Ohio State offense.
Best player on the field. Sometimes that matters a lot. So Duke now down 11. Beelan, if they try to create something, he is a good downfield thrower, but the ball is tiptoed to return to no avail in that last break. His replacement delivers to Hagan.
Quarterback, you're learning as you go. He's got a lot of talent, but you're talking about one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and Riley Leonard. When he goes out, there's going to obviously be a big drop-off.
Try to run for it and drop for a loss as Jaquez Moore. Tatum, Bethune anticipated the tailback was going to get the football, and he wasn't having it. Now it's 4th down.
They don't even know a quarterback's on the field. They are all about taking the numbers to that running back.
How about trying to play with tempo with the young quarterback in there, trying to throw for it, and it's broken up. Travis trying to just put the dagger in, taking over at the 32. Hill. Blue Devils trying to rip at that football. Mosi got him down.
All the momentum got behind Florida State, and they're going to, obviously, a lot of people will probably second guess that decision.
Hill driving forward with a lot of help from those guarded offensive linemen, and they push.
Start to see poor tackling.
This is a challenge for any team that plays Florida State, dealing with this offense. That's Keziah Holmes that I touched on earlier. He just
been a quarterback to build all of it around, and Jordan Travis. And staying fresh. But that they were the bar in the sport. I mean, they were as consistent a brand as we've seen.
Haven't been the bar in this conference.
No.
Until now. Hill just burst through a beaten down Duke defense, and the Noles pouring it on, and they are going to be standing alone atop the ACC standings as the only undefeated team.
tell you the thing that's going to stand out if you're going to play this Florida State team is you better play them for 60 minutes. You think you get up on them early and you're feeling good about yourself. We've seen 3 examples at least this year against LSU where they were challenged, Clemson on the road, and then again tonight getting down 10-0, and they just keep battling.
3 touchdowns, Kirk, in the third quarter. This is short drive after the desperation 4th down attempt failed. Here's your AT&T 5G clicker.
Yeah, we're going to look at this offensive line against that fatigue defense. The left tackle is Darius Washington, and he's able to engage there initially. Boom. Helps the tight end get in position, and then he climbs up to that second level. And that's outstanding. This offensive line, they got experience and they've got depth. They play 7, sometimes 8 guys. Again, if you're going to have a good offense, it's great to have a great quarterback and all that skill. But what's different about Florida State to me is they have...
I love him. It was great.
Thank you so much. And Dad Henry is here. He's telling him what's going on.
Part of this energy tonight, and you got to feel it as well as see it.
Special night. Never been to a game here. And it was fun. I really appreciate him stopping by the bus and having a chance to spend some time with him. His perspective on life just blows you away for what he's faced and what he continues to face.
The embodiment.
The pats on the back, and how do you, you're going to kill that team, or you're going to kill that team. That becomes the next phase of trying to make this a magical season all the way to the finish line. It's tough to do.
And off to Coleman, he breaks free. And you don't want to think about this, but right now there's a whole bunch of undefeated teams. Still 2 in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
You've got Oklahoma, of course, which survived today.
Got
Washington's undefeated. So it is not a guarantee that all of these Power 5 undefeated teams.
Fun with that if that ends up happening. That is complete chaos.
FSU would have a road win against Clemson, a couple of wins against SEC teams if, in fact, they are sitting there undefeated.
That LSU game could be huge for them. The willingness to play that in a non-conference.
There's a first down run by
conference. Should be a trump card. Should really help your case.
There were very few heavyweight matchups in the conference schedule.
It encourages more AD